For, for the video, can you guys
That's
say
it?
who your characters are?
Some
I
of
have to
them.
go last.
Okay, that is fair.
I don't even know what my character's name is anymore. Miles.
I'm sorry, I didn't want you to be Coochie Man.
Hey everyone, my name is Naomi of the Democracy of Ythorn. I come from a long line of rangers from Ythorn. My family is tasked with defending the area, and I'm here to basically learn more about gnome culture and see how I can help. And this is my wolf. His name is Bolt. And then Bolt just says,
Yeah. Alright, so my character is Cade Underbow. I am a nomadic halfling druid. Been a child of the wilderness for a while, and upon my travels I got a little baby dinosaur, Allosaurus.
Word.
The whole ass Allosaur.
Is it like fossil fighters logic where they're just in a coin and you throw it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm Vashnak, an orc paladin. Come from the sex of Darmeyer.
Darnmeyer.
Darnmeyer. And I'm here to spread the Lord, spread the word of Zion. That's about it, really.
Okay.
I'm Cade, no last name.
I'm a wandering vagrant. Is that what you said? I can't come up with anything else.
It's alright, it's alright. Keep going. You're doing great. You're doing great.
"Poor man."
Yeah, I'm a blood ranger. There's not much else to say about that. Thank you for the applause. I think I'm gonna.
Well, my name's Nathan. The character's name is also Nathan, because Miles wouldn't let me have my other character name, but that's whatever. And I am a summoner, and my Eidolon is pretty cool. That's all that's known about me. Nothing else. Complete mystery.
And then the last one.
Alright, let me just get out my script here.
God, no.
Don't worry.
Hell
It's
yes.
not too long. It's not too long. For you see, before I realized my divinity long ago, I was a part of my father's battalion on a battle of control of our sister land. Little did my foolish father realize he was leading us to our deaths. I never really cared for my father, but I did admire how he led his troops. He demanded respect out of his troops and never accepted any form of disobedience. Even I had some shape of respect for him. But the day I lost my respect for my father was the day I died. The fool I made the mistake of making my father led his troops into a trap. Everywhere I looked, I saw my comrades fall. I fought valiantly, but was eventually overwhelmed and definitely did not fall headfirst into a spear on the ground. At first, I only saw the void. Then I started to see figments of my past. Then I saw a pig with a cat head. Then I saw a black figure appear. He said something to me, but I couldn't hear him. And then I woke up to see my familiar. I woke up to see that I was miles away from my battle, and I was completely healed with a corpse collapsed in front of me. One would think I was saved by a god, but only a fool would think that. It was then I realized I have conquered death itself. It was from my will that I created. What the fuck did I put here? It was. I created an undead to drag me away from battle. It was then I decided, like my father before me, I shall lead my army, and the world will come to respect the name Daryl, God of Death. So, that's Daryl.
That's Daryl. This is Daryl, to be clear. Right there. Do we have two characters named Caden now? Is that how that is?
Oh, should I change my name? I'll change my name
hilarious.
then.
Wait
I
a
have
minute.
a familiar now.
What? Oh, god damn.
I just made it a spider. Don't worry.
No, no, it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna send the the
was a
picture
bad
for my
idea.
familiar. Hold on. Okay, there it is. There's my spider. I'm home right now, so I can't yell as much as I would like to as Daryl.
Daryl.
Errol!
Wait, there we go. We have a wizard
Yeah.
with a spider.
Yeah.
A druid with an allosaurus. A ranger with a wolf.
Yes.
A summoner with his eidolon. A paladin and a blood rager.
Makes sense to me.
So 10, well, 9 tokens. Not like the spiders.
The party's gonna turn into a zoo in a minute.
We'll save the spider, but I don't know
Yeah.
if we'll ever have to use it. Okay, are we all? No, Miles is muted. We are not all here.
God damn it, Miles! Quick, everyone send him Spider-Man 3 memes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You lied to me, Spider-Man!
What?
Bring me photos of Spider-Man!
Well, on the upside, the fact you lost the frontliner doesn't really matter because there's even more frontliners. Jeez. God, you guys could legitimately completely surround someone, and they could not do anything about it. Dear Lord.
By the gods. Or
By
by me.
Gary, I was about to do it. By Daryl.
The system had me muted.
Ah.
I'm loving it.
Ba, 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 ba,
Nice.
Yeah, that's
ba.
weird. Okay. Sam and
Yeah.
Nathan.
Don't you fucking mute me. Don't you fucking mute me, Miles.
This is why I muted you, so I can already hear you.
But I want to hear your voice twice.
No.
Oh, see, now just turn on the Roll20 voice chat as well, and then you can hear
Oh, God.
me.
Triple down. Why did
I
you
want your
send
voice
this
to be
to
a
me?
symphony in my ears,
This is
Miles.
gonna be a good session.
Miles, sing me a song. We were just singing Africa by Toto before the
This-
chat.
This would not call hold 9 tokens. Oh my god.
Yo, can we pay respect to Pitbull's rendition of
Oh my
Africa?
God.
Oh, we don't talk about
that was the
Pitbull. We
worst.
don't talk about
Yeah.
Pitbull.
God, he did
Yo,
that.
yo, Aquaman though, dude. Aquaman though. That was an amazing movie, dude. A real cinematic masterpiece.
You have stated the single most wrong opinion.
A true treasure to time. One of DC's actual masterpieces. Triumphing Dark Knight itself. Honestly.
Why does Tobey Maguire look like he's strung out on crack the entire movie of Spider-Man 3?
Bold of you to assume he's not.
Pretty sure he was.
Yeah.
Cause
Is that-
fuck, not Sam. Who directed that movie?
Sam Raimi?
Yeah, Sam
Nah,
Raimi hated
yeah.
fucking Venom, but the producers made him do it, and so he purposely made it as shit as possible.
Made it look
Yeah,
like black tar
that's what it
heroin.
looked like.
Just
Bro, and then at the end, like Sandman, he's like, "Yeah, I killed your uncle," and then just fades into the distance.
Yeah, dude, he got snapped.
Fades.
yeah, that's about how it
Literally,
went.
that's the entire
Oh,
resolution
wait, hold
of
up.
his character. He's like, "Oh yeah, I killed Uncle Ben," and then just
He
Adios.
he got
Dies.
snapped, dude. He got Thanos.
Go to roll 20.
But it's weird that.
Are you? Oh, join the game.
Where? Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay. Ah, yes. Well, we're getting everyone in. Anyway, recap what happened last time. If everyone, I'm just gonna assume everyone is here. So you guys, answered the call for help by the Gethin, the dwarf.
So when it loads, go to your character sheet because we actually.
Okay. While he was explaining the deal to 4 of you, some
the newspaper.
people tried to murder him, and you murdered all of them instead.
Nice.
Nice.
And then the
We
two
basically
who were,
threw a bunch of people out of the bar.
yeah, and then
Um,
everyone who wasn't there, who wasn't there yet last week, is just already on the boat. We said,
Okay.
Alright.
but that is the loose recap, and we left off where you guys were at getting on the boat. Oh yes.
Do I not need to put anything right here?
Oh, and just since we got new people here, let's go with like also how to refer to people.
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
Oh, but Miles is not here.
Do I save it? Do I need to save it or anything?
Is that the Dark Souls
Okay.
fire?
So we just exit out?
It is.
Fuck!
Oh.
It's almost as if it's my first time playing the game, Mom.
Maybe, perhaps.
Nah, that would make too much
Bring
sense, right?
in random stormtroopers.
I love you.
Daryl
Anyway,
approves.
Daryl, yes.
Thank
Daryl approves.
you, Lord Daryl, for
Porn?
approves.
You're on the
So you-
boat of the dwarf that hired you, and you just met.
Cool.
Yeah.
Base it from there.
We didn't meet on the boat. You guys spontaneously appeared.
Yup.
Out of the void.
Popped out of the tea time dimension.
That's exactly how my parents explained childbirth to me.
Yes.
Just the render distance was too
Apparently-
to existence.
Apparently, my mom just told me it takes a mom and a dad to make a baby, and the baby just stays there for 9 months. And I just okay and walked away.
Nice.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have 4 people or 6 people, 4 of whom kind of know each other. 2 of them also kind of know each other on the dwarf boat airship. But you know, right now it might as well be a boat. So, who wants to do character introduction or character?
Yo, who is playing? Who is slapping each other in the background?
That's all of us.
Yeah, chaos incarnate.
I didn't think they could do that.
Mistake. Oh my god.
Right.
Yes, it was.
We were snapping at each other.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, Thad. Go ahead.
Well, unless someone wants to volunteer to introduce their character first, I'm gonna start volunteering people. So, reintroduce for
Send him back.
Okay. Alright.
nice.
Just Pokeball summon dinosaur basically.
Miles.
Exit out of it?
Yeah.
God, this is gonna be agony to edit. I can already tell.
Yep. So yes, you all introduce yourselves on this dwarven boat, which doesn't look like that boat in the background. I just picked a boat that was flying. But the boss dwarf, Gethin, is like, well, now that you know each other, we should probably head out before the guards come asking too many questions. So, come to me if you have any questions. And with that, the dwarven boat or their boat airship just kind of leaves the port. It doesn't like fly when it leaves though. It just kind of glides on the water. Like you can't tell how it's moving, but it's moving, which is kind of cool, I guess.
Are there any people on board?
Yeah, there's a full-on crew of dwarfs.
How many like dwarves do you think my Eidolon could eat before it became a problem?
Anyway,
Anyway,
in the morning the next day, I'm not sure when your characters would wake up, but when they do, at first, you know, you kind of forget you're on an airship because it feels like a normal boat if you've ever stepped on a boat. But you all eventually make your way, get some food in the galley, make your way up on top. Oh, and just I realized I haven't described the boat properly. So it's actually I have a image here. Let me drag everyone on over. Ha. So up at the front of the boat, it kind of looks like someone took another boat and cut the front off of it and stapled it on top of the boat. It makes like a cone shape that's hollow on the inside. And everything else on the boat is lower than this cone, except for where the pilot boy is standing in the way back, which is up on a platform. But other than like the driving platform, a cargo grate, that they can open to move stuff in and out of, and one at the front as well. There's like there's pretty much nothing on the surface of the boat. But you were asked to come up here. So you all make your way up to the top, and Gethin gathers you all up. And he's like, excellent. I had to get my artificer working a bit faster on this to get it done last night, but here you all go. And he hands each of you a couple things. First, there's like part mask, part goggle. When he's handing you these, he says, you see, we found that when you get high enough in the air, it gets kind of hard to breathe, and that's what the mask is for. It's got some enchantments to help with that. And then the goggles are because clouds are, we learned, mostly dust, which hurts when it gets in your eyes. If you don't want it, I guess you don't have to take it, but highly recommended. The second thing he hands you is kind of like a climbing harness, but it's got 3 really long ropes with hooks on the end. Or not hooks, they're clips. So you can take another like a pole or something and clip it around it, and you can slide it up and down. A carabiner, that's the better way to put it.
Yeah.
And he says, when we get up high enough, we'll raise some. We call them the flyers or aeronauts netting. I highly recommend you clip yourself to the netting. That way, if we experience any turbulence, you aren't, thrown overboard. Because if that happens, sorry, you're just shit out of luck. But with that, after he hands you all that, he looks and nods to the guy working the controls at the back, or the dwarf working the controls at the back. And the dwarf nods back, does some things with some you can't really see it from where you're at, but the ship just kind of starts going up. It's flat, but it's just going up now and forward. And Gethin says, it'll be about 3 days before we get to where we're going. With that in mind, I
No,
suppose
it's just like an online chat room.
I should explain what's going on. So Gethin gathers you up and he says, let me explain exactly why I need your help. My friend, Tellus, was a adventurous merchant, you might say. He frequently ventured to Escalia in search of valuable items. One of the people do it all the time. The problem in this case, the typical trip would take about 2 weeks. He was gone a month before I started to worry about him. He has done this kind of stupid thing before. However, I'm worried something happened to him, and I would like your help investigating what happened. The reason I need help from you is I have reason to believe there was dwarven interference as to why he didn't come back. You see, usually when we track our airships fairly well, when one goes missing, we usually go and track it down. When I raised the issue of my friend going missing, no one seemed to care. Which implies that for whatever reason he's missing, it was intentional. I'd like to know what's going on, which is why I've hired you. Any questions?
Why would the dwarves have
Wow.
anything to do with this?
Well, it's very complicated. But you see, our airships are powered by what we call lift crystals. They're very hard to make. And on top of that, they take a very long time to properly grow. which is why we keep track of every single crystal we produce. It is more effective to find a ship that was lost than to simply build a new one.
Ah.
For no one to, have any interest in finding my friend Tellus and his airship implies that whatever happened was intentional. Which is, again, that is why I need your help. Because while I trust my crew, we are not capable of dealing with the dangers of Escalia. Which is why I've hired you.
Do you know why someone would target him? Like, was he a dick or something?
I don't know. He said he
Okay.
had last I saw him, he did say he was on to something, but he needed money to fund money for some reason. And that's why he left. But after that, he left and never came back. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that
Sounds
your
suspicious
only-
to me.
And is that your only lead or clue as to where he is?
That is correct. I only know he said he was on to something, some organization he led me to believe. But that was all I got from him before he left. If that is all of your questions for now, you will have to excuse me. I do have an airship to run and maintain. Please do not bother any of my crew too badly. I need them all in working condition to keep the ship working. It should be about 3 days before we arrive. I'll be off then. And he
Do not
leaves you.
worry. They will be glad they met Daryl.
Daryl, what's your plan?
Yeah.
Do not worry, my friend.
Okay, I'm gonna worry now.
Dude is
I'm going
definitely
to
gonna
take
kill
that
some
and
random
choose
people.
to worry. Okay. Is there anything anyone would be doing in the time on the 3 days on the ship? Or what would you be doing is a better way to put it. How do you pass your time? No.
Daryl shall convert.
Thank you.
Naomi and Bolt would probably just spend time trying to get to know the crewmates, getting a little more information about what they're doing.
Right.
Okay.
We haven't. Oh, sorry.
Well, just for those of you who are like investigating the crew, I mean, there's about 60 dwarfs that are running this airship.
Mhm.
Of them though, other than Gethin, the ones that stick out to you are, hold on, let me find the list of names. So there is, okay. Hold on, I'm trying to find is this the right list? Okay, anyway, there is a dwarf named Grommen, who acts as, I guess you'd say the head beat stick on the boat.
What?
He's strong. No, if there's a problem, he's like, time to apply a liberal coating of axe.
Okay, he's
That
good.
is his
He's the
philosophy.
all-around buff boy.
Yes. There is a cleric named Retor who does not approve of Daryl, for sure.
He shall approve soon enough.
Yeah. But there is both the person who runs the magic tech, a dwarf, and then another dwarf who's acting as like a very smart boy, very very smart boy. But they seem nice enough, I guess, except to Daryl. Most of the dwarfs are fairly devout. I don't think you're gonna find many converts here, Daryl. Maybe if you save their life.
How could they like me? How did they not like me? I just got here.
You kind
I
of
have
announced
something-
yourself as the god of everything.
God of
Yeah, didn't
Okay,
you call
this-
yourself, quote,
This
the
is
god
true.
of death?
This is definitely true.
And I'm not sure a lot of people would take someone with the name Daryl seriously.
It does lower your
How
credibility.
dare you, wench?
Does someone want to volunteer to be the person who is whistling for this bit?
I like whistling.
Okay. Well, you're up whistling on deck at one point, and Gethin kind of walks over and says, I can understand why you wouldn't know this. Please don't whistle on deck. You see, dwarven airships, when we have a military tactic developed called a lot of people have fancy names for it, but it's basically just dropping out of the sky. Thing is, most airships produce some noise like your whistle or something to that akin. So please remain below decks at all times when whistling. The most obvious thing that differentiates it from everywhere else is there is a massive, you'd say a storm cloud. However, there is no rain or lightning or any other normal weather you'd associate it. You hear some of the crew refer to it as the shroud at some point. From here, the ship redirects and is now following the coast. And about half a day after you guys arrived at the continent, either one of you or a spotter yells out that they see something, and you, from up on the deck, you can see it. It is a ship very similar to the one you're on. You would say it's the same like classification of ship. It's at about like it's sitting on some rocks at about a 7-degree angle tilted. And compared to the ship you're on, it does look a bit more weathered. It also looks like someone might have just doused it in white paint for some reason. You're not sure if this is like a traditional, if your ship is just unpainted or what's going on here. But Gethin seems kind of put off by it.
No, I had a question. I just want to make sure like I'm caught up. So we've been hired to investigate the disappearance and more than likely murder of one of the dwarves aboard the ship.
Yes, the captain of the ship.
The captain of the ship, and you said that he's wanting to do something big, but he needed the funds for it.
He said he was on to something big. He didn't say it was, yeah.
Okay.
He needed money for whatever he was doing.
We must investigate the local loan shark then.
Daryl finds such coincidences uncoincidental.
Yeah.
And I am suspicious of Daryl. I don't know if I can do that, but I am. So there's no evidence of any foul play. He's just in the wind, disappeared.
So, I mean, he up and disappeared with his whole ass airship. Yeah. This was a fellow airship captain who up and disappeared, and no one's like, huh, that's strange.
Okay.
Traditionally, the only time they disappear is pirates. And usually when there's pirates, they know because they're like, oh, this ship with float crystals disappeared, and we've heard reports it's attacking people. Right?
I see.
So he doesn't think it's pirates. It could be, but oh wait, I never told you the name of the boat you're on. You're on the Cloud Clipper, by the way.
Oh, that's a neat name.
Okay.
Yeah. Cute name. But anyway,
Daryl prefers Death Clipper.
There's a commotion on the Cloud Clipper, and the cargo grate opens up, and a tiny a flying dinghy basically is flown out of it and over. You'd use it for transporting people, maybe some cargo, but it can't go far. But Gethin's like, I'm gonna need you all to clear that ship and make sure there's nothing that's taken up residence there. And after you do that, I'm gonna send over Redder and some other dwarfs to figure out what happened. Does anyone need like a potion before they go? Last chance to pray to your gods.
What could
Daryl.
Daryl?
I'm not into Daryl.
I'm not praying to you.
What?
What is happening?
I'll pray to my own god, thank you.
Is someone making Rice Krispie treats?
Yes, Colleen, what's in your background?
Was it?
Her mother.
Ah.
My mom.
Sorry.
But is she making Rice Krispie treats though?
You got me thinking about it now, let me tell you.
So, what could we find on this seemingly abandoned ship?
So, some people attempted to like count all the different monsters on this island or on this continent. They kind of gave up because there were so fucking many.
Oh.
So most people just refer to it, or they just refer to them as generally as Escalian beasts.
Would you call it like Mega Australia?
Yeah, Mega Australia. No, Magic Australia on
Magical.
crack and cocaine. That
Of
makes
course.
it's just hell.
Okay.
Is worse than hell. Demons don't go here.
Just to just to make sure I'm on the right page, all of us are like the search party of the search party going to explore this island.
Yeah, well, you're the kill squad of the search party.
Kill squad. I like
You're here
that
to,
even
You're
better.
here to clear
Daryl
it out, make
appreciates
sure there's
these
nothing
words.
hostile on it. So the
Well,
dwarfs who
Alright,
aren't
okay.
professional murderers.
Well, yeah, they're just little and small, so we need to protect them.
Never
Hey,
mind
man,
the
I'm a
halfling.
halfling. I'm like 3'3".
There's
Like-
two halflings, Drac.
We have 2 halflings, and
We
one's
have
a
2 halflings,
frontliner.
an orc, and I think 3 humans.
I think the dwarves are taller than us.
Probably.
Few
Barely.
of them.
It's okay, we have a dinosaur.
Yeah, and the spider is somewhere. Wait, can I make it really tiny? Probably not. Put a really tiny spider. No,
Put a black dot on his face.
I'm gonna
Tiny Toby Maguire.
Photoshop the Toby Maguire photo onto the other one, so it's just there in the corner.
On my picture.
Yeah.
The cult leader guy from Camp. Do that
Yes,
next
you all are
session.
searching a boat. Who is going first?
I can go first.
Yeah, I was going to say if the paladin doesn't go first.
I swear to God.
It was a rhetorical question.
Daryl.
What is the weirdest picture I've uploaded to Roll20 for a character icon so far?
Is it?
Well, it's not the cult. It's not the actual cult leader.
Probably this one. That is your pilot now.
Yep, sexy.
Nice.
Is it 2?
Is it really high or really low?
It's a -1.
Ah.
Yo. Wait, how? I thought you
Even
had a good
Daryl
wisdom.
has a higher.
Once again, paladins are charisma based.
Right.
I'm gonna head
Trips and
towards.
falls.
I'm gonna head towards this door. This door
Okay,
looks
well-
suspicious.
Let's get everyone.
Well,
Are we all checking the south side?
Probably.
Well, if Among Us has taught me one thing, it's never separate.
Can you select
I
bolt?
can't move bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't move my dino.
Yeah.
There
Can
we
you
go.
move the new bolt?
Something about a wolf just phasing into existence.
I can't move them.
Don't think
Okay.
about it.
Hey, can you move the
Oh,
first one?
wait, now I can. Now I can.
So,
Okay.
as everyone is approaching a door, how about we go with a perception?
The thing is, I'm playing on a different computer because my old one is kind of broken, so I don't have that file anymore.
Oh,
I-
no.
Oh no.
I do remember a good deal of the stuff that was on there, and I'm trying to what I can think of off the top of my head on my character sheet right now.
Oh boy, this should be real fun.
Oh. That's also where the
D&D
character
sheet
sheet
from
is.
memory.
Do it from memory. Okay, I think I had 500 health. Or maybe it was 50. I don't remember. Okay. On top of being a nat 20.
Nice.
I think that's a good thing, Sam.
Yup.
Yeah. Good job.
And there's your roll.
Would you look at that?
Okay, Mr. Halfling Man. Well, sorry, let me rephrase that. Halfling Blood Rager.
Yes.
You, what was your background again? You said you were a vagabond?
Yeah.
Correct?
Vagrant.
Okay.
Go with that.
Vagrant? Okay.
Vagrant. That's what it is.
You vagabond.
That's
Vagabond.
I mean, you can go with Vagabond. That's cool.
I think Vagabond's better.
I'm gonna have to craft an elaborate backstory for my character, full of trouble, trials and tribulations.
Yeah. I think we're gonna go with Vagabond.
Okay. From Mirage's time, I guess, you behind you guys, actually, up north of it, you hear, like, the sound of something stepping on the grate. And, as you turn to look at the source of this sound, you see two, you can't really call them spiders, because first of all, they got 10 legs, not 8. And also they have massive fucking claws.
Ah,
Wow,
decapod.
fun.
Pale color as the deck. Which seems to... that you're realizing the stuff that was on the white on the deck is kind of like almost reacting to them. Like it might be like a weird magic web. And finally, their mouths. They have like 8 jaws. Or no, sorry, 4 jaws. 8 between the 2 of them. But each one of them has 4 mandibles. And their eyes are situated where their mandibles... let me try and think how to describe this right. Whatever, they got 4 eyes that are red with anger. Here is my beautiful drawing of these things. Yeah, like having mine on Snap. First, I'm gonna need everyone to do an initiative. We are 2 rolls into the initiative, and there's 7. We need 7. Come on, people.
Okay, how do I roll?
Right, I need to do Dino.
So I'm sensing a
45?
theme, Miles, and that is you are going last.
Yeah, two's not a pattern. Two's a coincidence.
So
You don't
I
even
have
realize
a
this,
question.
Yes.
Yeah.
My computer is at 20%. So should I go get my charger?
Yes.
Give Vashnak
No.
a higher roll.
Yeah.
Okay, I did it.
Got him.
So I see 9 in the total section next to initiative. Is that like
That
See what?
in the
for some reason, why are your stats that way? What the? No. Okay. So actually, I have your stats are right. If you go to configuration, it lists your stats correctly.
Okay.
But for some reason, you have on your page they are ridiculously high. I found the problem. I think there are temporary modifiers applied to all of your stats,
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
which was making them ridiculously high.
Okay.
Like, how do you have a 28 dexterity? Hold on.
What?
There we go.
There we
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, we done.
It's a kind of waste of the nat 20, but
Hey. What are you gonna do?
what you gonna do? Again, surprise round, only the halfling notice. Luckily, these things are far away. However, unluckily,
They spawn.
they fast.
Here.
Sam, you can take your standard action or a move action.
Would me summoning my Eidolon be my
I'm
action
going
for
to
that
assume
turn?
you had him summoned because it takes, I think, 10 minutes to properly summon an item.
Yeah, I totally had him already summoned.
Yeah.
He goes with
Yeah.
me everywhere. We are inseparable.
Yep.
Daryl saw him in the middle of the cart.
Nathan, if you do not have your Eidolon summoned, you can use that one spell as a standard action
Oh yeah.
to summon him.
Well, Miles, I already have him summoned. We just
Yep.
discussed it.
I'm
Anyway, Sam,
Okay.
Cade with a Y.
Yes.
That's the coolest thing you could come up with on short notice.
Well, I had a better one, but Miles said no.
Miles is the name police, apparently.
Oh my god.
Okay, then I'd like to cast Magic Missile. That was
It'd be like that.
pretty bad.
It'd be
Wow.
like
You're
Minimum damage.
so you point your battle axe at this thing, and a bolt of or a little ball of energy flies out at it, and like smacks it right in the face, and it just looks kind of pissed and like it didn't do much. Druid man.
I think I'm just gonna go bear mode.
I like the solution.
Doubt bear.
Right? When in doubt, activate right to bear arms.
Aw, dang it. I can't make myself bigger. Oh well.
Oh, I can do it. Which here, actually move the dinosaur first.
I'm just gonna shift him over a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Naomi with Bolt.
Right. I am going to move over here and try and shoot an arrow at the spider on the left.
An arrow or a lot of it? Well, I guess if you moved, you not a lot.
Just one arrow for now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send Bolt to flank the guy on the right. Or at least like
Yeah.
That's a lot.
send him there so we'll just send him there so we'll both have one to cover.
Okay.
Oh, I roll to shoot?
Yes. That should work right there. If you just click the longbow. If you see it on your main page. Weapons, attacks, longbow. Specifically the 10. Yeah. The second one wouldn't apply because it's one arrow. But yes, you said the left one?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you shoot an arrow at this thing. It sticks in somewhere on its body. You see a bit of purple blood come out, and it is clicky clacky mad. But oh, it is. It's bolt. That's it for you though. That's all you got.
Yes, I'm gonna wait until I use bolt for something.
Okay. Well, so if you had like a bow or a crossbow, you could.
What about a
But-
flying eidolon?
You could send the eidolon in to do its work. Yes.
Yeah,
That is its
'cause-
purpose.
Yep, eidolon's a
Oh.
fucking beast.
Why?
it can't
yeah.
fly, yes.
Oh yes, it can fly. It can fly.
God, that's
They
horrible.
fly now.
Yeah, his Eidolon magically flies.
No,
My eidolon's
it's
a beast.
Star Wars.
Oh.
They fly now. That's a stupid line.
That?
Oh, it rolled it all on its own. Nice.
Proud of
Did I
you.
So
do it?
8.
Nice.
You did it.
Yay.
Yes. Daryl the Mad.
Now what?
Now, that would be your turn unless you have a free action or you'd like to yell at it.
I like to yell at it.
Make it feel bad, Sam.
Yep.
I'm gonna
my God.
curse its mother.
Make it
Okay.
cry for mommy.
My thing decided to freeze.
Oh,
So, can you do this for me? I just want to walk back 30 feet and just use what was it? My spell, mage armor.
you're running away and casting mage armor.
The
Yes.
god is running. Okay.
I'm not running away. I'm
It's a
making
tactical-
tactical.
Tactical
Tactical
move
space.
backwards.
We'll move away from the danger.
Tactical advancement in the opposite direction.
Hello.
Nathan, owner of the Eidolon.
Yes, he is
Bringer
very
of
fierce.
death.
Yes. My turn. Indeed. Okay, so I've already established that I want to send in my Eidolon to take care of business.
Yes.
Okay, so
Anymore. All right,
Okay.
there you go.
And then make its roll its attack. Oh, do you have its attacks on your character sheet?
No, Miles said that would take too much time, but I do have
I
the.
didn't want to make another character sheet. I'm sorry.
But I do have all. So I think I'm starting to understand. I just want to run what I typed in past you guys. It said I typed in /R space D20 plus 11.
Correct.
Oh, sick. Let's see what happens. Okay.
That is a hit.
Okay.
So what is
Cool.
its attack?
Uh,
Do you tickle its toes, or do you go for the jugular?
Yeah, I'll always go for the jugular. I mean,
Well, yeah, but we gotta let the dice decide.
rolls will decide.
oh, so I have to type.
Click, clack,
Slash
stones
roll
will
again?
decide your fate.
Yeah, so Nathan, type in the same thing you did, but instead of D20, put D8
D8
plus 7. Yeah.
plus 7. Oh, that's not okay. Plus 7. Let's see what happens. That's 15.
And plus 1d6. So just put 1d6 bleed. Do another roll, but a
Okay.
d6 plus nothing.
6. Okay. Okay.
So, if
What do you have, bleed?
it inflicts a bleed, Bashnak,
Ah.
Paladin of Law. No, wait, actually, so that was your Eidolon. Do you yourself do anything?
Yeah, I got a crossbow,
Okay.
but I mean, and like standing in my Eidolon shadow, I'm pretty puny. So do I have to do something?
I mean, it helps.
Yeah. Okay, I can do something. Sure.
I
We didn't
mean,
give you
if it
ammo.
comes down to it, if you didn't shoot it and it has 1 HP left, it's your fault, you know?
Crossbow. Okay.
Nice.
There we go.
Did a 4.
Do we actually have that? That hits the plate, unfortunately.
Hits the what?
So it sticks into it, like, but barely. It gets jostled fairly life easily. This thing is not wounded by your crossbow.
Yeah, my crossbow is pretty puny like me.
But now it is Vashnak, Paladin man at arms.
Awesome.
I will remind you, you can charge in this situation.
So how
You
does charge
coward.
work?
So
Okay, well I will bulldozer over
Yeah.
good old Nathan.
wait, why are there so what did you do?
Dude, why are there so many Obamas?
I don't know.
They're multiplying.
I tried to move one out of the
My
way,
screen's
and there were
frozen
2
right
others
now.
What kind of action is like sense evil?
Your detect evil is a move
I
action.
think. Okay.
Fuck.
You're-
Well, I'm gonna see if it's evil. I'm gonna see if this one's evil.
As a
Not the one
creature of
that
the
obliterated
Ascalian
the
Island,
dinosaur.
Is it technically an evil
It is-
being?
it is evil for the purpose of the god. It's basically an animal, but as far as the gods are concerned, it is, or your god is concerned, it is evil.
Close enough.
Yes. Cade without the Y.
Alright, Dino Boy, he's limping away.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'm
hold on,
presuming a
how-
withdrawal and then your 40 foot of movement.
Yeah.
Bear bite. I like it. That misses. That also misses.
God.
Also, I'm now noticing something very unfortunate. There's
Is it
only a paladin and a druid who can heal.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of noticed that everyone else
Among
is an attacker.
9 entities
It's
and a spider, there are 2 things that can heal.
it's fine. I
And they're
can
It is alright. Daryl has a healer's kit.
AoE heal. It's fine. It'll be great.
Daryl just has like a. Daryl has a handful of band-aids.
I played a game with a guy who had a ridiculous. It was a different sci-fi setting, but he had a ridiculously high heal, and the first time he healed someone, he like got the effective of a crit.
Oh.
But also on top of that, though, his band-aid or his bandages came from another dimension inside of his mask, so he's just pulling band-aids out of his face. Anyway, Naomi, Colin.
I'm gonna try and fire 2 arrows at the guy on the right, and send Bolt over here.
Remember, you can do a ridiculous number of arrows.
So what kind of roll would that be?
Hold on. It would be a d20 plus 9 3 times. Okay. Yes, you fire a hail of arrows. 2 of them just miss, but 2 of them stick into it. Again, it's got that purple ichor coming out of it, and it is not happy about it. But it is now their turn. So, the one on the left is very much the not happy. The first 2 are going to be at the Eidolon.
No.
That should be a 16. I can't modify their rolls for some reason. I'm assuming the second one hits. And it also makes a bite at the Blood Rager. That's a 26.
Did Lenny die?
I'm assuming Lenny only took the 22. Mr. Blood Rager, I'm gonna need you to make a reflex save, as the webbing around it kind of reacts to your wounds and is trying to cling to you now when it wasn't before. So, reflex save. Plus 3. Okay.
Bad.
Yeah. Is that right? By the way, Miles? Hold on.
According to everything we did, it should
Yeah,
be.
it's reflex. Okay. No, I thought they had a good reflex save.
No.
Yeah. So you are now effectively grappled by the webbing around you. And then the other one, it can't move through the bear is the problem. But it's not as angry at the bear as it is at the person who's put multiple arrows into it. So it is attempting to bull rush you. It is attempting to bull rush the bear. You get an attack of opportunity, so 1 free attack against it, because it does not have improved bull rush.
Alright.
However, its actual one is that. Hold on. Okay, that hits. And then its actual bull rush attempt. Okay, pushes both of you back angrily. And it takes. There we go. But now it is Cade with a Y.
Okay. So you said I'm grappled. Right?
Yes. It would be a standard action to escape it. Yeah.
So I'll do
Yes.
that.
So yes, you are free yourself from this webbing. And you still have your move and a
Okay.
swing. So it is Daryl.
Finally.
Yes.
I am
Yeah, sorry,
still
it's
here.
grappling.
Main man Daryl over here. What do you have for us?
I want to summon monster. Yes, medium monstrous spider.
You mean a giant spider?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, well, I guess I do have to use the Tobey Maguire picture then, don't I? Hold on.
Wonderful.
Yes. It's all coming together.
Yes.
I would said do it, but I'm afraid that roll 20 will freeze again. The D20 plus 4.
That hits.
Okay. There is a very good chance I'm just like on the wrong thing completely, so I'll just do that one.
Oh, you could have smited it.
I could have.
Apparently, it can smite.
Huh?
Well, I'm gonna
What?
assume since it's a swift action, you did give you the benefit there. So you add 3 to that damage. So
Oh
8.
hell yeah. 8.
8.
Yes.
Okay.
Onward, Toby.
Nathan, God of Eidolons.
Hello. I attack again.
Okay, that hits.
Fuck shit up a quack?
1d8 plus 7.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that could have been better, I feel.
11 to it. Okay.
And then he
It
has
is
bleed.
anger. It has a what?
It has bleed.
The bleed effect doesn't stack.
No. I didn't think it did, but Just I thought bleed was already over.
No, it applies until it gets healing.
Oh, oh.
So Vashnak. No wait, you still have a crossbow, Nathan. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, so I need to do the crossbow. Okay. And then to do that, I just go over here, and then there, and then go over here, and then do that. And then did it do something? It did, indeed.
I still
Nathan,
missed though.
Did you put ammo
What?
in the
Oh,
little side category it has?
we're about to find out, buddy. Okay, so then I've shot it twice, and both times it did awfully because of my wimpy little light crossbow. But we'll work on that. We'll work on that.
0 and 38, they're basically neighbors, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my flaming longsword.
Holy
Oh, okay.
fuck! And we're adding how much here?
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
that should just be it.
Does that
Let's
have
do it.
your smite applied?
Right, smite. That's excellent.
Yeah.
Right, I forgot already.
Yeah, Miles,
You're-
add your smite.
So +3 to attack rolls and +6 to all damage.
Oh, so plus 12. Correct? If it's +6 to all, okay. I don't know if that no, it doesn't matter. Yes, Paladin walks up to this thing. I'm assuming you yell something about for your god, and just rams it in its face. Rams his sword down this thing's face, and it's not getting back up. Ever.
Hey,
Oh, one of it's dead. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
I love paladins because it's like it's evil. Whap!
Be quiet, beast.
Okay, Miles, why didn't you let me be a paladin? Is what I want to know.
You
And
did.
you guys
Would you
say
really
I'm
have played a
evil.
paladin though?
And
Don't
you
forget,
guys
if
say
Miles
I'm
so much
evil.
as like thinks wrong thoughts, his god's gonna be like,
You're
banishment.
you're getting banished, and I have to become an oath breaker, or no, I'm just not a paladin. That's right.
Yup, until you repent.
Yeah, until I repent, which
You
which
get
requires a
so
church,
horny.
at least.
Don't steal. Do not pickpocket around him, otherwise he's legally obliged to murder you. Well, for you, but
I'm at least obliged to make you give it back.
yeah. Anyway, Cade Underbow.
Did you just steal candy
Bear
from that
man.
baby?
Yes.
Pulls out
Fair.
flaming longsword.
Can I use animate dead on that?
Okay, here's the problem. Here's the main problem with that idea.
I don't like the undead.
Yeah,
Near me.
Paladin,
yeah.
when it rises from the den, the paladin immediately kills it.
Where's Daryl from
Lay
again?
on
Yeah,
hands.
no.
Lay on hands.
Lay on hands. Lay on hands. Lay on
Come on,
hands. Okay.
Alright.
Anyway, I'm assuming it is bear bite time. Yep.
Yeah.
You don't get the other attacks because it's not in melee range.
That's a smack.
And
Right?
you take this thing's leg off, but it is still barely standing.
That's horrible.
You go in and bite his fucking legs off. Nom nom. Naomi.
I'm gonna have Bolt flaying the other guy from over here, and I'm gonna move just
There
a
we go.
small and fire at the other guy
Okay.
for safety. I don't hit him.
Yep.
I don't hit anyone else.
So if you click it, does it work?
Okay.
That's what I'm curious about. Did I make it work right?
I will try to use rapid shot for this.
But yes, only the rapid shot stabs this thing.
Okay.
The other one's just kind of pelter it. Unless you meant rapid shot and mini shot.
Just rapid shot, I think.
Okay. This thing's turn. It is not doing too hot.
I mean, it's missing a leg now.
Yeah. So we'll give a bite to the bear that took its leg.
Oh.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Is that it? That is a confirm. I think.
Yeah. Well, at least we get to learn about bleeding out.
Yeah.
How did
A claw at the Eidolon, and a claw at the Blood Rager. But Bear is at -5 in bleeding.
oh Bear, no.
Cade with a Y. Your friend is dying, unfortunately.
Which one? Me? What?
No,
Dying?
the bear. Actually, I think you revert to your normal shape when you die, or when you go unconscious, right?
I think so.
Okay.
So,
We'll be nice
So,
here.
Bear turns into a dying half on the ground. I cough up my lung.
Okay. Cade with a Y.
Save him, Sam.
I don't think he can. I think his best save is smack.
I was just gonna attack it.
Just smack it. That's the best plan.
Provoke it.
Just smack it.
Right. Oh God, I didn't explain raging.
Yeah, it is in the name.
Yeah.
Blood
You
Rager.
Yeah.
Well, Miles is springing something new on you.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not entirely my fault you didn't read the character.
Did you know you were supposed to read something, Sam?
I know. I told you guys that I need you guys to read your character sheet, your class.
Well,
Sam is clinically diagnosed with ADHD, so
Okay, you know what?
I have ADD. That didn't stop me.
That is true.
I
That is true.
too, man.
Roll the axe of pain.
Okay, we're gonna
See if
do
we
that.
murder it. +1 at it. Yeah. Oh. Well, it's not a crit. But wow. Oh my God, the dice just hate you. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
What? A 2, a 2, a 1, and a 1.
Oh.
Well, luckily, having lost a leg, turns out taking an axe to the face is just the final nail in the coffin.
damn, I wanted to kill it.
It is very much not in the living realm. But yes. I'm not gonna worry about the combat rounds. I'm just gonna. I think it's fair to figure our paladin can make it to the druid in time.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna use lay on hands.
Lay on the hand.
I can't move for shit, but man, I'll try and back you guys up as best I can.
See, the better plan, I think, is for the druid to just like chill behind the paladin, shift, and just carry him with him.
you just grab me, put me on your back, and then go forward.
I'm gonna go.
Yes, you have murdered the 2 insect like thingies.
Nice.
The Allosaurus is still almost dead.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix that right now.
Oh, the giant spider disappears at some point.
Fades out.
No, Toby.
Yeah. What now?
Well, with that,
Are there more parts of this ship to explore?
with that glorious interruption, they came from the little grate, right?
Nope.
Oh, they came from up more north.
Well, I'm gonna start heading that
The
way.
grate is closed.
Hopefully nothing bad happens, because I can't see shit.
Yeah.
You somehow have less vision. -1.
So
Your eyes are backwards.
Anyway, you guys are heading up up to check where they came from. You do find, like all the way up here.
There you go.
Kind of a nest. It's not really a nest. There are some dwarf-looking remains.
Ooh.
Including the harnesses and other aeronaut gear they gave you. But I mean, I don't know if you can identify someone on bones. Does
Do we have
anyone
DNA
have
testing
magic
in
that
this
can do
world?
this?
I have anime
actually-
death.
Oh
Actually,
god!
I do
You don't
have
have the
some
Onyx
magic.
gems. Yes, you find these remains. What do now?
Whoops. No, wrong line.
These are kind of already decomposed.
I
I'm
know.
sorry to
Sorry,
say.
I clicked on the wrong line.
Yes, you touch these bones, and actually, it doesn't. They wouldn't have anything recognizable. There is now a dwarf body, which, given the fact it was just bones, it is now skin and bones, and no clothing. So,
Okay.
So there's no way for us to know that this is the captain we were looking for.
I mean, it was some dwarf that got eaten by these things.
It occurs to me.
Like,
We don't know what the man we're looking for looks like.
Yeah.
Fair.
We
fair.
could always assume.
Well.
You want us to just bring a random corpse to a man?
So
and
actually,
say,
I will
Is this
say,
him?
you guys did finish off those things.
I will gladly bring that corpse.
I will say you can. Actually, everyone give me a wisdom for this one. Does anyone make a conclusion? You should be able to just roll a straight wisdom.
What does that mean?
Oh! So just on
Go
on the main part, just click
and then click on wisdom.
Yep.
Oh, my stats are like beefy right now, and I don't know why.
Oh my god!
Wow.
So I just click wisdom?
Yes.
Me and Kate are just
Oh
like,
my god!
that's the thing. It's a dwarf.
Oh my god!
What?
Actually, technically I got a nat 1,
No,
so I'm just not even here.
Girl, what the fuck? Okay, that's
I
way
thought,
too
like,
many,
I was
but
killing
like what?
it with Bloodline, maybe not.
What the
How
fuck?
did you get a 19?
That's not right. His
Wait.
sheet is bugged
Ooh, my bad.
too. Hold on here.
Yeah, like
No
I don't know
way
why.
you
My
did
stats
that.
are like super beefy right now.
Yeah, you have the same double stab problem we had with.
Yeah, did you put it in temp? Isn't your spell isn't the spells you're able to cast in Pathfinder based on your intelligence as a wizard?
You can only cast
Oh,
first
and
level spells?
I thought it was wisdom. My bad.
No. Daryl somehow and Naomi realized that there was no signs. It doesn't look like these things got to the interior of the ship. So these dwarfs were probably whoever was on deck when either they died or the monsters got them.
Hmm.
Oh.
So,
Did
Interesting.
you say if there was anything on the bodies?
I mean, not on the bodies, but there were some partially digested, like the stuff that the Gethin gave you, the harnesses,
Okay.
sturdier stuff than clothing.
Okay.
Clothing did not survive the digestive process. There are several corpses. One of them looks fancy enough and more or less fits the description that you were given of Tellus, but you haven't seen the dude. It may or might not be him, but it's probably him.
Good enough for me.
Yeah. As for, I'm gonna say in terms of the time it takes for searching the boat from the dwarves, like their proper investigation, I'll give you guys like a day, which means the druid and paladin should be able to full heal everyone.
Mhm.
So we'll pick off technically 2 days after you murdered them.
Oh, yeah,
But
so we.
do you guys want to stop, or do you want to get like the last bit more story before we leave off?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm down.
Like my headphones if they
A little bit more.
charge this one.
Yes. So again, 2 days after you murdered the Iskalian beasts on the boat, Gethin calls you to the captain's quarters on the Cloud Clipper. And with him is the dwarven cleric I mentioned earlier, Redder. And then I'm trying to remember his name. I had it. The smart boy.
Ah, yes.
Correct. I'll remember his name eventually, or just make a new
Big
one.
brain.
But Gethin invites you to sit. He has somehow scrounged up enough chairs for everyone. Those of you who are not halflings are probably having a hard time sitting. Like your knees are probably up way above your,
Oh my
just because these are dwarven chairs.
I'm almost I'm almost 7 foot.
Oh my god. Oh, that's a funny image.
Oh gosh, Doug.
Anyway, where was I? Right. So Gethin explains to you that he says the lift, or actually he gives you a bit more of a broader rundown. He explains that the lift crystals on the their ship were all of them cracked. Now there is a chance that this could have happened naturally, but for all of them to crack and fail at the same time, the odds are astronomically small. Whatever happened here it almost had to be sabotage. There's more or less no other answer unless something other force caused it to crack. He also mentions the fact that it had to have been some dwarf, because could have been a dwarf, a gnome, or a goblin, because those are the only people who would have been around the airship.
A dwarven Judas.
As he mentions this, actually, this is a nice. Everyone, do a perception.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Okay.
So yeah, the calculation.
So, Kid Underbow and Naomi, both of you hear just barely a humming noise from somewhere outside, and a bit after you've noticed this, enough that you're kind of wondering what it is, Gethin notices it himself and yells, that's an airship diving. Someone is attacking us.
Oh, Snapple.
And I think that's where we're gonna leave.
Alright.
We're about to get kamikaze.
Well, yeah.
This joke isn't good.
Daryl was going to set the ship on fire when we leave. Anyway.
The enemy ship on fire.
Oh, don't put the ship on fire while we're all.
Yeah, when we leave, I was gonna set it on fire.
That's gonna set the rest of the continent on fire. It's a giant jungle.
No, that's the other continent. This one is not. Probably not anything it could burn. You don't know, really.
Daryl knows.
Daryl knows nothing.
How dare you?